What is up, guys? JC here. Happy Thanksgiving also. And today, like we're on break. Been grinding out for many more videos to come out. Xenoverse 2 videos. Yeah, basically that's all I've been on the Xenoverse 2 videos. And I got some more 17-part gameplay. So, yeah, but as you can tell in the title, this is a story time video of the time when we ran from the cops. I don't know if you call it running from the cops. I really don't. I don't call it running. But like whatever is mainly said goes. But alright, look, check it out. It was it was during summertime. It was during summertime last year. Your boy was 14. So I'm gonna start off as a Saturday. I was like, oh, so y'all, let's go to the boardwalk over there. We're gonna go to the boardwalk, eat, watch a movie and whatnot. So the Saturday rolls around. It's me, JJ Mave, Mike James, and my cousin. We're gonna call him Thought Boy. So Thought Boy spent the night at my house the night before, and then we went to go get JJ Mave and Mike James. So we all get there, and then first of all we start walking around the boardwalk, and then we're like, okay, let's go eat. That's it. Then I said, oh, let's go get the tickets first. So we'll go get the tickets to a 5:30 show. 5:30 show. We're going to see Paul Blart Mall Cop 2. So I guess you say that we get there. Gotta rewind a little bit. We got there at like 1. Got the tickets at like, say 1:30. Say 1:30. Yeah. Okay, so as we do, before we go eat, we always walk around. So we walk around, go in these stores, and then this guy come with a Paul Blart Mall Cop scooter. He will play a key part in the story. So this dude come with a Paul Blart scooter, and I'm like, oh, there go a Paul Blart scooter. And he heard me, and they must have took offense to that or something, because he just mugged me in a mean way. And I'm like, whoa, I ain't even do nothing. I was just complimenting your little scooter. And he was a fat guy anyway. So I was like, okay, I know you need the scooter. But anyway, after we said that, they're like, oh, he gonna be looking for you now. And I'm like, I ain't gonna do nothing wrong. So we go to Buffalo Wild Wings. You know how long that takes. Like, it takes super duper long. So as we waiting on the food and whatnot, we playing games on the phone, and then Thought Boy gets a phone call from some females, and they said that they were gonna come up to the boardwalk, and we were like, okay, cool, bet. So, oh, got a little notification, but so they said they're coming up there, so we hurry up and eat, whatnot, get out. So it's like 3 something. So it's like 3 o'clock, 3:30. So we go do things with them, go to the little arcade and whatnot, go take pictures and stuff, and then it's time to go to the movie. It's 5:30. Dang, I'm almost done with the story. Might as well tell 2 story times. But alright. It's time for the movie. We went to go see Paul Blart, like I said, and those other girls went to go see Unfriended. So Thought Boy sneaks out of the Paul Blart movie, goes with them to go see Unfriended, and I'm like, oh, Thought Boy ain't come back. He said he was gonna be right back. So I go out and look for him, and then I see him in the Unfriended movie. So as the Unfriended movie starts to real deal get into the plot of it, they got this little scrawny security guard coming in with a little, like, little, dang, what do they call those? It's like the things that they check you with when you go into like a business place or something. The things go, pew, whew, 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 whew. Yeah, something like that. But yeah, he had one of those, but they were red. He must have been looking for us. I don't even know who snitched on us or if we were snitched on, but I don't know. But he was looking for us. No, that didn't just make sense what I said. Let me rephrase that. He must have been looking for us, but I don't know. I don't know who he was looking for or what he was looking for. Probably was just on duty. Duty. But After he leaves, I'm like, oh, things are starting to get real. We need to go back to our assigned movie for some real deal bad happen. And like, no, chill, it'll be straight. So I end up staying in Unfriended to almost the end of Unfriended. So I'm like, man, I'm gonna dip for anything get real. He said, alright, I'm gonna be right behind you. So I go, and then this nigga not behind me. He not behind me. He's still in the movie. So I'm like, okay, it's every man for himself right here. I can't go back in there to the Unfriended because I got some scrawny black guy looking for me, and he has glasses, so you know he's a snitch. So I'm like, okay, I'm going. I make for my movie back in Paul Blart, and I don't know why. Yeah, they didn't have any seats in Paul Blart, so we sat all the way in the front row. And I come back, get my little seat in the front row and whatnot, and they're like, so where's that boy? And I'm like, he's still in there. And then like, oh, so the movies get finished, and then we come out. Let's say it's like 7:30ish. Let's say it's like 7:30ish. So at this boardwalk, like it gives you a little call of when you gotta go. Like you gotta have a parent around with you after a certain time. So at 8 o'clock, that bell rings or whatnot, and the little person comes on the intercom and says it. So like when we get out of the movie, I say it's like 7:30ish or whatever, and then we go like back to the arcade and walk around, and 8 o'clock roll around, and then they make the little announcement. No. Story was all messed up. They made the announcement before we went into the movies. Yeah, they made the announcement before we went into the movies. Then when we came out, like we couldn't have a parent with us. I mean, we needed to have a parent with us, or we needed to be 18 or older. Yeah, one of those. And we wasn't 18. We didn't have a parent with us. So we were just looking for trouble. So I'm like, alright, I'm gonna call my dad to come get us. He dropped us off by a Bass Pro Shop. So he said, be there when I come to pick you up. I'm like, okay, cool, we'll be there. But so we are making our way to the Bass Pro Shop, and then these two buff security guards come and like say, hey, y'all can't be out here. Y'all gotta have a parent. I gotta be 18 or older. Okay, so where do we go? Then they sat us at this place. They got all these other kids that's not 18 or older and didn't have a parent. And like dang. So no, we're not being watched. I don't know why we're not being monitored. But then my dad says that he's on the way. So be out there. And my dad will leave you. My dad will leave anybody. So I'm like, oh man, I really don't want to get left. So I'm like, hey y'all, we got to make a break for it. So we swooped all the way around, back behind the boardwalk area or whatever. And then we under a bridge. Like the Bass Pro Shop is right there. We got to make a break for it. But before we could make a break for it, guess who pulled up? The two buff security guards. And they were nice. They were cool. But they didn't see us. Like, we were behind them. They were just walking on patrol or something. On duty. So, they didn't see us. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. We dodged the bullet. So now we really got to make a break for it. Because they out here looking for us. I don't know if they were looking for us. I was real paranoid at the time. It's like my dad would leave me. I don't know if he would have left me, but like he left other people in the past. And that man's shot was nice. But okay, back on topic. So like we're gonna make a break on 3. 1, 2. I mean, I don't know what happened. I messed up my recording thingy, but as I was saying, I said we were gonna make a break for it on 3. I go 1, 2, 3. All I hear is feet running. We running for it. And then next thing you know, we are so close by the Bass Pro Shop. I'm like, hey y'all, we so close we could taste it. We wasn't even running. Like we ran a little bit, stopped to make sure that there weren't any cars coming or any people looking at us. And then we run again. I almost got hit by a car. Same thing with Mike James. He almost got hit by a car too. So like it wasn't just my fault. So after both of us almost got hit by a car, We getting closer and closer by the Bass Pro Shop. We get right by the Bass Pro Shop. I kid you not. We are right there by it. We're looking at you. I mean, we're looking at it. We're in the parking lot of it. And then, who else pulls up? The man on the Paul Blart scooter from earlier. I was like, bruh. And who else is with him? The 2 buff guards. The 2 buff security, rent-a-cops. And I'm like, man, are you serious? And like, the cop had on like his lights. I wouldn't even call him a cop. That nigga's a rent-a-cop. So the rent-a-cop had on his little sirens and whatnot. So, and then he had beef with me. I don't know why. Probably because I called his scooter a Paul Blart scooter. Probably. I'd be mad too. But so he asked, so why are you guys here after we caught y'all and told y'all to stay over there? I'm like, man, my dad said he was on the way and he would leave us. So I was lost for words. I didn't even know what to say. But I kept chill. And then the cop on the scooter asked for everybody's names. I said Josh, and then he said Josh what? I told him my full name or whatever. And then JJ Maeve said it. Mick James said it in a very scary way. Like, I was like, man, chill. They can't. I don't know if they can do anything to us. And then that boy gave his name. So he asked for my phone to call my dad. Then he called my dad, and then he tells them that we were running from them. I'm like, whoa, hold up now. We wasn't even running from y'all. We were running trying to get to the Bass Pro Shop so my dad could pick us up. And like, he was like, oh, that's not what it looked like to me. Like, you rent-a-cop bastard. You, man. I almost said some words to that young man. To that old man. So, my dad said, oh, alright, I'll be there to pick him up. So my dad gets there, picks us up, whole ride. When we dropping everybody off, quiet. But when everybody get out, I'll be like, this not y'all fault. Like, just, we'll probably do something else. Now my dad hits me with the line, we not gonna do this again. But eventually we do end up going, we still do go to the boardwalk and do other things. And I wouldn't call it running from the cops, because if you listen to the story, we did not run from the cops. So, you know. But anyways, this was my story time on when we supposedly ran from the cops. Happy Thanksgiving. Thank you guys for watching. And as I say in all my videos, I am out.